Good morning and welcome to another episode of Politics and Power on TSLNIGERIA TV. Today we'll be exploring the issues around the Edo PDP crisis and the basketballs that has been going on from the left and the right regarding the publication of INEC lists, which we all saw last week. I'm having two very important gentlemen here who are members of the PDP. They will be doing justice to those issues today and the questions that you might have for them. So we'll be looking at everything together. On my left-hand side, I have Ambassador Clement. Good to have you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, sir.
You're welcome.
Ambassador Clement is a PDP member from Ego, local government. And on my right-hand side, I have Comrade Agudu Mohammed. Comrade, I hope I didn't murder your name.
Agudu Mohammed.
Okay, Agudu Mohammed. Sorry.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
Mohammed is a member of the PDP from Eastern Northeast local government. It's good to have you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'll be starting from you, Clement. Looking at the publication of the lists INEC published last week, which recognized the faction of the South-South vice chairman of the PDP. What is the reaction from the other camp, which I know you are a member of what is the reaction right now?
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Faris. We all are PDP, and we believe that the leagues that came out are members and candidates of PDP as well. But on the other hand, I want to also tell us that there are crisis in Edo State, the crisis of who becomes flag bearer of the People Democratic Party at the national level and state assembly level. Now the INEC published a list of the other side of the PDP, which is the Danobe side. Find the INEC acted on a court order, which was delivered by one justice in Abuja. So, prior to that court order, and up till the time INEC published that list, there have never been another court order, you know. So, the list, and I believe that even the same court order INEC is acting on, is still very much active until the Supreme, by the special grace of God, 29, according to what they said this month, gave a final verdict, you know, countering that list, or, you know, giving them a good edge of the list. So that is the point that we are today, and we need to maintain a status quo of that list. And we also believe that according to what INEC have released, we will act on it until there is a final judgment to.
Okay, thank you. Comrade, what would you say is the genesis of this crisis in the PDP? Because we all know that in 2020, the PDP was a united house, worked together, won an election massively. 15 out of 18 local governments were won by the PDP. So what happened between that time and now? A party who was so strong, who people were looking at that they would take total dominance of the political space in the state, have now embarked into crisis and crisis upon crisis in the last 2 years. So what is the gist of the crisis?
Once again, thank you for having me on the TSL TV channel. I think, well, for the question you just asked me, I believe that this whole crisis in PDP, sorry to use this word, we're going to put it in the hands of our #1 leader, which happens to be the governor of Edo State. You know, the truth is, before 2020, PDP was a united party. We all know. We have worked together. We have stayed together as an opposition in Edo State. Then, governor came in. We all came together and worked vigorously to make sure he emerges as the governor of Edo State for his second term. But unfortunately, all of us are aware of what now transpired after the elections. A party you came in, gave you ticket as governor, gave you the opportunity to retain your deputy as deputy. Normal circumstances should have at least let the governor understand the fact that your SSG or your chief of staff position should have gone to the other side of the party. Those are people who have stayed in the party to hold this party, to build the party stronger. Because whether I like it or not, PDP was a strong party in Edo. Because we're already having two senators, House of Rep members everywhere, even the House of Rep member representing the governor's constituency, federal constituency, was a PDP member before the governor came in. But unfortunately, the matter degenerated, maybe probably because of maybe some few persons who believe that they have access to government and maybe probably want to benefit from the government. They decided to probably increase the volume of the problem. I think that has degenerated, that's giving all these rooms of issues we are seeing today in the PDP. It's quite unfortunate that as formidable as PDP is, we now have fractions here and there. We did primaries, parallel, which has never happened before in PDP. You know, so these are the things and where the problem generated from.
So you have it to respond to.
Yeah, I want to appreciate my brother for saying that the governor is the #1 leader of the state. Very brilliant one. See, this PDP crisis started from the national, not from the state. We are not operating a UK or a United Kingdom constitution that no one is not allowed to decamp to any party. The governor came to seek our help, for him to be re-elected under our political party. Of course, we embraced him, and he said the day he went to the state secretariat that having gone through the party constitution, he is now the #1 leader of the party. That one is very fine. Now, why did I say the national? They are the problem of this crisis. Someone wants to come. Someone wants to come and contest the election. You did not say, okay, fine. As you are coming, this is what is on ground. This you take, this you give, this you will not give. They left that aspect and doing the other way around. And what did you expect a man who just came in and like there was no agreement on the ground?
What is the other way around?
The other way around is allow the man to come without agreement. There was no agreement of you take this, you don't take this. He came with his deputy governor and he was allowed. Quickly, they embraced him and he came in. We understand politics is personal interest, and we understand state governance is all about governor, the SSG, and the chief of staff. These are his personal allies that we want to be with him, and he want people he really trusts that also want to work with him in those positions. Okay, fine. The national have done their own. We all work together to make sure that this man came in, the governor came in and be re-elected for the second term. He won by the special grace of God. Did you also know that Mr. Governor Godwin Obaseki gave out the opportunity for the Danobi side or whatsoever to produce the SSG, even before he announced Osarodion?
That was false.
No, I am very, very much aware that Danobi at the back side or at the corner side of the rest of the members and the leadership of the party went to the governor privately and said, Mr. Governor, you know I have tried for you. I'll allow you to come. In as much as I know I fought, blah, blah, blah. We all understand. And said, okay, what you will now do, I want you to appoint my brother.
I disagree with you, my brother.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm going somewhere. Your brother that has never worked for the party. Your brother that I personally did not know even is a leader or a member of the party. His son is a lawyer. So I know Mr. Governor. Among those who follow me around the 18 local governments of the state campaigning, who work for me, are you not going to tell him that they are not qualified? We have the likes of this man in Edo North, Uminimini, who is even a barrister, like his brother. We have the likes of other people who can be XXG. But none of this. You want your brother? That's personal selfishness.
Okay.
So government have to say, no, if it is so, then I can do otherwise and appoint who I want to appoint. That is how I announced Osaudion Oge. That's the SSG. So from there, the problem continue.
Mr. Fares,
Okay,
can I?
just hold on. Having said that, I'll go back to you now. You heard what he said.
And I wanted to counter.
Yes, you have your time to counter.
I wanted to counter
You heard
some
what
of
he
his
said,
claims.
that the issue, that the PDP side of the what they call the legacy PDP,
Yes.
as you call it, that they had an opportunity to present someone for the SSG